Hello everyone. I hope you all are good and you all are practicing questions. चलो इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करते हैं. क्वेश्चन क्या कह रहा है? We have three blocks A, B and C. Their dimensions are given over here as you can see in the diagram. These three blocks are kept on a table and the table is smooth. There is no friction. Also, it is said that there is no friction in between the contact surfaces of A and C and B. Done है? So ये जो surface है contact का A and C का, here also there is no friction. Here also there is no friction. So there is no friction anywhere, and then directly on block A and B, two forces are acting on A F and on B F, right? So F has a magnitude of mg by 2 root 3. Done है? We are getting asked what will be the ratio of RA, RB and RC. What is RA? This is contact force getting provided by table on the block A, and similarly RB and RC are the contact forces applied by surface of the table, ठीक है, on the block B and C respectively. Okay, so I mean, how we will calculate RA? By writing carefully free body diagram of A, by drawing that at first, and then by writing their equilibrium equations. डन है, बिकॉज ऑल these three blocks are in rest. If you see, अगर आपके पास कोई ब्लॉक हो, ऐसे फोर्स आप अगर आप लगा रहे हो ना, I mean it won't move because there is no space here through which it can move, right? अगर इस पे फोर्स कुछ ऐसा लगता, किसी एक ही फोर्स का प्रेजेंस होता, दिस थ्री ब्लॉक्स may have moved together towards right. But यहाँ पे देखो दोनों डायरेक्शन से सेम फोर्स लग रहे हैं, नेट फोर्स इज जीरो. So overall body is not going to move. Then a system is in equilibrium. And we have to calculate RA, RB, RC. So we need to draw their FBDs and then we need to write their equilibrium equations. So let us first deal with A. अब देखो A तो तुम्हारा बॉडी है, इट इज इन कॉन्टैक्ट विद टू सर्फेसेस, वन विद द सर्फेस ऑफ टेबल एंड अनदर विद द सर्फेस ऑफ C. ठीक है, एंड इफ देर आर टू कॉन्टैक्ट सर्फेसेस देयर विल बी टू कॉन्टैक्ट फोर्सेस. कॉन्टैक्ट फोर्स का एक रूल और है, कॉन्टैक्ट फोर्स किधर लगता है? परपेंडिकुलर टू द सर्फेस विथ विच इट इज इन कॉन्टैक्ट. Done है. So when A is in contact with the table surface, so perpendicular to table in this direction, contact force will act, which is here indicated as RA, and also A will push C in this direction, and by Newton's third law, C will push A in this direction, and this contact force has to be perpendicular to this contact surface. Okay, so A पर अगर आपको forces दिखाने हैं, you will be telling this is mg. Done है, and then contact force because of the table, that is RA, and then contact surface because of contact with the block C, and that will be in which direction? It will be in this direction on the block A, and also this F force is directly acting on block A. ठीक है, अब देखो ये जो contact force है ये कितना एंगल बना रहा होगा? So this angle must be equal to 30 degree, because आप ध्यान से देखो 30 degree is angle between this line and horizontal, and here I mean this won't be 30 degree, this will be 60 degree, and this is angle between horizontal and the perpendicular to this line. So यहाँ से अगर आप vertical बनाते हो ना, तो angle between this and this will be 30 degree. ठीक है, ऐसे देखने से यही बड़ा लग रहा है, but this is conceptually this is 30 degree, right? So accurate value of this will be 30 and this will be how much? 60. Because we know that if angle between two line is theta, angle between their perpendicular will be theta. ठीक है, so this is perpendicular to this surface and this is perpendicular to this surface. So this angle is 30, this will be 30, and hence this will be 60. Done है. So if you talk about A, on A what are the forces acting? This is F and this is your RA. Now we need to break this इसको आप N1 ले लो, this normal reaction को, ठीक है. So N1 will have two component, one horizontal, another vertical. Horizontal component will be in this direction and it will be N1 cos 60, ठीक है, and vertical direction will be in this direction, right? Yeah, so this will be equal to how much? N1 sin 60, and then there is force, this is mg. ठीक है, अब आप equilibrium equation लिख लो along x and y axis, that is along horizontal and vertical. So F has to be equal to N1 cos 60. ठीक है। अब f का वैल्यू आप लिखो, व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ f ओवर हियर, mg by 2 root 3. So this is your mg by 2 root 3 and this is equal to n1 half. So this will become this thing, right? Done hai? And n1 is equal to how much? Mg by root 3. Now what will be this Ra? For that you write the vertical equilibrium case. So Ra plus Ra will be, this is the net upward force. Net downward force is how much? Mg plus n1 sine 60. So n1 root 3 by 2. So what will be the value of Ra? This is your mg plus n1 is how much? Mg by root 3 into root 3 by 2. So this is equal to mg plus mg by 2. So Ra is equal to 3 mg by 2. Done it? So we have got the value of Ra, that is your 3 mg by 2. Now let us work on calculating Rb. ठीक है, so B block को आप ध्यान से देखो, B is in contact with the C and this contact surface is this one and it is also in contact with the table. Because of table it is receiving force Rb, contact force, and because of C, I mean B will press C in this direction and C will apply force on B in this direction. Again this angle will be how much? 60 degree. So carefully draw the forces acting. Gravitational force of लिख लो mg and this is the force F, ठीक है, and then this there will be, I mean let us say this is n2. Done hai? So let us say this is n2. N2 will have two component, one horizontal, another vertical. So horizontal component will be how much? That will be equal to n2. This is n2 cos 60, right? And then this will be, then there will be another one, that is your n1, sorry, n2 sine 60. Now balance, I mean write horizontal equilibrium and vertical equilibrium. So F will be equal to how much? N2 cos 60, that is n2 by 2. So F is equal to how much? Mg by root 3, right? Let me check. That was mg by okay, let me check here, mg by 2 root 3. Okay, so this is mg by 2 root 3 and that is your n2 by 2. So this will get cancelled and n2 is equal to how much? That is equal to mg by root 3. अब आप ध्यान से चेक करो दिस वर्टिकल इक्विलिब्रियम थिंग. सो वर्टिकल इक्विलिब्रियम का अगर आप इक्वेशन लिखते हो, नेट डाउनवर्ड फोर्स इज mg एंड नेट अपवर्ड फोर्स इज rb plus n2 sin 60, that is root 3 by 2, and this is equal to mg, right? So rb का value is how much? We don't know, that we are calculating. N2 is how much? mg by root 3 and this is root 3 by 2 and this is equal to mg. So Rb value is equal to how much? Mg minus Mg by 2. So this is Mg by 2. So we have got here Rb and that is equal to how much? Mg by 2. ठीक है? Now we need to work on the block C. अब देखो C पे कौन कौन से forces लग रहे हैं? C is in contact with A, C is in contact with B and C is in contact with the surface. So three contact forces will be there. Because of this A thing, contact force on it will be in this direction, and because of B thing, contact force will be in this direction. Okay? These two are parallel, right? These two forces, uh, I mean their directions are same. They are making same angle with the horizontal. They are parallel lines, rather anti-parallel you can say. Okay? So this one we have given the name of N1 and this thing we have given the name of N2. ठीक है? This is this, this is this. अब देखो C पे और भी कौन कौन से forces लग रहे? This is your Mg and then this is your Rc. Now let us let us break the forces. If you break this N2, I mean N2 को आप break कर लो horizontal direction में. This is your N2 how much? Cos 60 and this is N1 and this is your how much? N1 cos 60. ठीक है? So N2 cos 60 will be equal to N1 cos 60. ऐसे भी हमें देखो previous case में भी N1 यहाँ पे N2 कितना आया था? mg by root 2 और N1 भी same आया था. If you see, N1 was how much? mg by root 3. So N1 N2 are same, right? And if they are same here, these two will get balanced, obviously. Done it? Because this C is not moving horizontally, horizontal force has to be balanced. So this is this. अब देखो vertical forces की आप बात कर लो. Mg is in the downward direction And what else will be in downward direction? This thing, N2 sine 60 is in the downward direction. And what is in the upward direction? That is your RC. And what more? N1 cos 60. ठीक है? So N1 sin 60. And since N1 and N2 are equal, these two will get cancelled. So RC is equal to how much? Mg. So we have got the answer. RA is equal to 3 mg by 2. RB is equal to how much? This is mg by 2. And RC is equal to how much? This is mg. So what will be the ratio? सबको सबके bottom में आप 2 ले लो. So ratio will be 3:1:2. So this is going to be the answer. And this question was a very beautiful check of how we apply contact forces between different surfaces and what will be its direction. I mean, always perpendicular to the surface with which it is in contact. Done it? So I hope you have understood this question, but if you have doubt anywhere, you can always let me know in the comment section. Take care of yourself and keep on solving more number of questions. Bye bye.